We are here with Sudip Chakraborty from the Calabria University to discuss about the importance of having committed stakeholders in water treatment, identifying the most relevant stakeholders in the trust project, exploring the best ways to interact with them, and sharing the experiences and expectations of the interviewee through the project.
Yeah, so I think as we discussed before that we are working or any projects is coming from taxpayers' money, and it need to be implemented at the end of the projects, the result for the society. So we are working for the society, not for ourselves. Okay, for our thing, our interest is to get some publications, get some patent, but the research output should be going to the society, that people who can use it, the end users and the society people, like normal people. So that is, I think, the reason that we want to have some stakeholders inside the projects as the end users in after the projects, I think. Okay, this is a tricky question. So actually, since the aim and the concept of trust projects is to treat the text and wastewater as well as pharmaceutical wastewater. So these are the main factory or the main stakeholders that they can be interested to take the lead after the end of the projects. And that is one of the reasons that I usually now going to discuss with different stakeholders from textile industry to take our technologies, to implement our technologies, new membranes that we are developing, and even some new concepts like process design, simulation, because to understand a process, it is not that you do the experiment. You have to understand how the process work, what are the key parameters that you need to implement. So we need the figures from simulations like molecular dynamics and even some process simulations as pen on the calculations that you need to understand the optimize the process parameters.
Yeah.
And that is the reason I think the stakeholders who are more interested will be textile industry as well as pharmaceutical industry, because they are promoting a lot of environmental things, like mostly the water. So I think they can be the main stakeholders in this case.
Because we see that they have a direct interest, no, in the.
They have the interest because they cannot for the wastewater directly in the sea or in the water bodies or in the ecosystems. So that need to be treated. So in the sense of treatment means that need to be less polluted with some how to say, so more footprint, more environmental footprints, so that you can throw the water but not to pollute as much as you are doing it now. So that is the reason I think people want to use. So today somebody was saying that the water need to be like the hospital grade. It is not that we are so you cannot, if you go in some places, the drinking water and a shower texture, the water that you take shower is different.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it cannot be the same. Like, so if we can treat the water at least to reduce some COD, BOD, some salinity, it can be used for irrigations.
Yeah.
It is not that you are going to drink that water for use, no? So I think that's the reason that we need to use the technology, and the process used by us is pharmaceutical and textile. Yeah, we have to convince them. So the main thing is that we have to bring them in the platform where we are working. We have to demonstrate what we are doing. So that is the one of the reason that I have some collaborations exactly with the textile industry. So they cannot send me the textile wastewater. So they send me the genes, the raw genes. So I'm dissolving the genes in the water, so it can release the colors and other things, and that water we are treating with the membranes.
Yeah.
So, and when you demonstrate this one to the stakeholders that okay, this membrane is working, and then they will try to implement it based on the cost economic analysis and what the impact assessment. All these things is coming after that. But the basic treatment mechanism, they have to demonstrate that this is working.
Okay, so in a way, what you're saying is that the most effective way is to show them, no, for them to see, to demonstrate. Yeah,
exactly. First of platform, we usually do the presentations like just to show by PowerPoint, and then we can either they can come to you or you have to go to them. So, but for us to bring the laboratory instrument to someone else is difficult. So usually it is the fact that they have to come to us. We can demonstrate it.
Yes.
Then, if they are interested, we can proceed further to the next level. So I think that is one of the reasons that there are a lot of workshops, a lot of exhibitions are coming. Why? To demonstrate it in situ so that you can see it. So that is the reason that we have to also do the same for in our projects as well. So so we developed some new membranes. We incorporated some new adsorbent nanoparticles inside so that we can use the abundant solar energy to work on it. We also implemented some new techniques to reduce the cost of the membranes, reduce the fouling of the membranes. So it is better. It is always good in this way that you can demonstrate that membrane is working, and how to say in such a way that our membrane is doing better than the commercial one, and we are successful in these trust projects, that we have some good results, good outcome from the trust projects, and we have new membranes, we have new good publications. Then we have some, how to say, new catalyst, new adsorbent, absorb and bio, like a natural adsorbent to get the to treat the wastewater from positive industrial industry, and these are the outcome from the project. Project should continue, I think, because it is not easy to optimize on the process parameters in a short time, like 3-year study. 3 years mean that in reality we are working with the pilot scale like more than less than 1 year. So it is better to continue this study, because to have a cost economic analysis, also to environmental impact assessment, you need more than 2, 3, 4 years time. And I think to understand the product process, we need to have like trust 2.0. So to have further analysis and optimized in terms of simulations, then also in terms of also the optimization parameters to understand better. Citizen, yes, citizen, because we need to educate them. So to reach the citizen, we need to go to them. We need to show them the technology that we are developing. We need to show them how the system works, and in some point we need to do some testing, like in situ, so that we can start to also put a small plan, like for 6-month period. Somebody should be there to run it every day and to show them that okay, after 6 months they have better results. Yeah. So by this way, at least they are convinced after 6 months, maybe 1 year, so that at other 2 years they can give us the time. Okay, in these 2 years you have time, you can continue your research. So, and then this way, I think the applicant will come in the under the same umbrella, and I think by this way you can educated people. So these questions is similar to like we are going to use electronic cars. So for me, electric car is like a crazy things, in the sense that electric cars is not really electric. So to run the electric cars, you need to have lithium battery. You need to recharge the battery. From how do you recharge? By electric current. So how, from where they comes? You have to burn fossil fuel. So to run an electric car, you are burning fossil fuel, you are excavating in the methane, you are burning again some producing CO2. So there is no sustainability. So water resilience is the same. So I think it is my own understanding that if you do the treatment, if you produce new water, clean water, fresh water, and after end of the process, there are some waste. So nothing, no process is zero waste. So we can minimize the waste production. We can minimize the waste generations, but we cannot eliminate the waste. So there will be how much waste, and I think the water resilience is the same. So to get the fresh water, you have to produce some CO2 and it don't change the climate.
Yeah.
There's climate effect always. So for any process is the same. Yeah. So I mean, we do the same thing as I mentioned that we are citizen as well as scientists. So before scientist, I'm a citizen. So I would use the same concept of water. If somebody asks me to try it, I don't try it. So I mean, without becoming a guinea pig, you cannot succeed. So I am ready to be a guinea pig in this case. And I think we have to be more informed in science to disseminate the results among the society and for the society.